Hey, I want to talk to transsexual men with pastas, men with vasuals. I want to say, society, you need to accept trans males. Why is it that y'all can half-ass accept males that are effeminate, but y'all hide us in the shadow, but at the same time, people can look at us as a sex object or make us too overly feminine or make us as a woman. Someone like me with effeminate traits, but I still have a masculine side, y'all overlook that. Isn't the point of living in America? America's a middle place, and that's Earth, a middle place. Like I said, when it comes to trans males, females that become males, they're like the steam, the vapor, the cloud, the sky. When it comes to trans women, they're like the current wave part of the water. When it comes to females, they're like the water. Males, when it comes to males that are hyper masculine or more on the masculine side, they're like the fire. But if you balance the fire, it can be calm, because there's calm fire, in between fire, and wildfire. And this is why, if you think about it, look at how you have water. Look at how you had Look at how you had the Pacific Ocean. That's and look at the West Coast, where it's flat mountains, but at the same time it's flat. And look at how you had the Pacific Ocean, where it's more water. See, south is kind of fire, which is warm. Water is west. Earth and land is north, and east is fire. Excuse me. East is air. East is air. East is air, vapor, and sky, and wind. And also, I gotta say, when it comes to like I said, the reason why when it comes to male and female, and when it comes to the pot, in my opinion, when it comes to the pot, that's like the earth. Because picture the pot, picture the fire below the pot. Picture the water in the pot. Picture as the water boils, the vapor comes up, which is trans woman. And picture as the water boils, and a current and wave in it is bubbling, which is trans woman. And think of the water is more like woman. And think of the feminine side of a guy, which is the pot, which is between guys that are kind of on sensitive side, moderate masculine side, and high masculine side. And think of a sensitive balance. Well, think of a sensitive balance, a balanced guy who's kind of a little bit sensitive and who have a female trait. And that's why. And then when it comes to guys with a little bit feminine traits, to be honest, when it comes to trans males, which is like the steam and the air, and when it comes to guys with little feminine traits, now I know everybody got a separate dynamic, because remember, you could be feminine and straight, you could be masculine and gay, and you could be in between. But that varies. So even myself, being in the middle, you like I said, you look at two lungs. Look at the when it comes to lungs, that's why, like I said, I'm line. Like I said, the blue, when it comes to the heart, that's like the sensitive side. When it comes to, that's when I kind of put myself in female shoes. When it comes to the lung, I gotta draw that. When it comes to like the lung, where it's kind of like damp, when it's kind of damp and windy, that's me, kind of energetic, but I give space and I have a sensitive side. And when it comes to the other lung, where it's kind of like, well, wait a minute, there's two sides of the lung. You got the damp side, and then you got the windy side. The damp side is sensitive, and the windy side is kind of where it's energy, but the damp side is sensitive. Like, okay, where I'm going with this, all right, picture the pot, where you have the pot, which is earth, and then you have the other, which is the element of earth, And then you have the air, which is another physical, it's a psychological, physical element of earth. Well, when I think of trans, guys, I think of the other side of the lung where it's damp, sensitive, and you need the vapor. And when it comes to, because if you look at Earth, Earth is kind of like a lung. It's kind of like a picture of it as a circle lung stomach, where the ground is different. Where it comes to the Earth, when it comes to landform, you got the Earth kind of like in one part of the lung, and then you got the sky as another part of the lung and the air. But where I'm going with this is trans males, y'all have the right to come out too, because remember, without vapor, without air, remember, we already got trans women coming out. And at the same time, that's another element of a female. We need you as another element male, because like I said, if we can have a cool, just like we're having a lot of warm winters, it depends where you live, you got a lot of cool summer moment days. And when it comes to trans male, I see us the cool summer. And when it comes to me, I see me as a very breezy day in the spring where it's very windy, but it's not too cold, but the humidity's not here. So trans male, let them know you're not a sex object, and let them know it's nothing wrong with that. And I got a question: do y'all accept that males that have a growling that's a gristle? Because people used to prefer to a man's growling as the bone, and it's not. It's a muscle that extends it. The blood in the muscle is what makes your cock go. Because think about it. If you, excuse me, viewer discretion about this disclaimer. If your cock goes up with the bone, it'll be broke. Even every time you try to hump it or jerk it. But that's another story. But I think a man, but like I said, males that have the growling should be the gristle. Males that have the vaginal should be the pasta. And to women and trans women, let me know if that turns for y'all, or you think y'all should have another dynamic. Do you think gristle and pasta should be for the males, or do y'all think ladies, y'all should be called gristle ladies and pasta ladies? Let me know. But trans males, fight for y'all rights. Let them know that y'all exist too. As time going, I'm gonna get deeper into who I am. Like I said, whether y'all agree and disagree, like I said yesterday, to piggyback off what I said, women and gay males, we kind of psychologically marry each other. All right, I love y'all.